What is up, everybody? It is your Commish. How is everybody doing? It feels like it's been forever since I've been on here live with you guys. And for some people, a tape. Who knows, right? Tape delayed. Maybe just listening. Who knows, right? But it has been weeks with vacations and work and soccer, all bunch of stuff, everything going on in the world here in the commish world here. But we are back. Got my commish hat back on. We are good. I got a little Thursday night football in the background here. Not gonna lie to you, 14-14 kind of shocks me a little bit, but that is what it is, right? So hopefully, you guys are enjoying tonight's game. So real quick, we're gonna not make this too long of a show as always. Been trying to do a pretty good job of keeping everything pretty small. But we're gonna go ahead and discuss a few things. First and foremost, walk-ons. I've been pretty active, telling everybody about it. Some have taken advantage of it, some haven't yet, but please, if you're wanting to, get in there and get your walk-on player. You only have one more left in the season to be able to add somebody onto your roster. Been a lot of crazy injuries going on. Bye weeks are, a lot of good school, a lot of good NFL teams on bye weeks and stuff like that. So, take advantage of it. You only got until Saturday night to get them in. But all right, let's talk about everything we got going on here in the world of the TCAA. All right, so we already talked about we haven't talked about anything yet. So if you caught yourself on the on the channel yesterday, brought out and talked about the new rankings. So we'll go ahead and quickly touch on those real quick. Had some upsets and stuff like that from last week. So let's take a look. See. All right, new top 10 going into week 9. If you don't already know, number 1, he is undefeated. He is undisputed. He is the reigning, defending, overall number 1 power ranked in the TCAA. A lot of people have them winning it all. So far, he is making them a believer. He's believing in them, making them true, whatever the hell the saying is. Either way, number 1, University of Kentucky Bourbon Ballers. Had a very, very close game last week. That fourth quarter got him in there. So, but he was losing majority of the night of the weekend, and then fourth quarter got bailed out. So, still undefeated. Is the Bourbon Ballers. Also undefeated, Presbyterian Blue Hose sitting there at number 2, just chomping at the bit to try to get into number 1. Was really hoping that Bourbon would have lost last week, but didn't happen. So, Presbyterian is still sitting at number 2. Still sitting at number 3, Grime State University. So, I mean, that's 2 of the top 3 are coming out of that new conference, the Mountain 6. Last year was their first year. Second year, these 2 guys are making it happen. I kind of looked down the schedule of the league, and they are facing each other week 13. Most likely is going to be for that conference and could have massive ramifications when it comes to not only just the conference game, but who's going to make it into that Final Four playoffs for the championship. So could go in there for Mustangs. Number 4, Queensland Tech Hokies moved up 1 spot. Number 5, Taytown Criminals moving up 3 spots. They tie for the biggest move for anybody within the top 10. Moving up there with them, and then three spots to number 6 is Bushy Central College. Number 7, moving up 5 spots back into the top 10. Hasn't been to the top 10 for the first time after we dropped out in week 6. Yours truly, University of Thugonomics. And we have a big matchup this week. So number 8, dropping 4 spots after giving the very first win of the season to the Fuck U2 University, Purdue Plague, dropping all the way down to 8. Number 9, Louisiana, losing that nail biter last week to number 1 Ballers. They dropped down 2 spots. And jumping back into the top 10 is Jefferson Community College. They moved up 3 spots back into the top 10. They were only dropped out a week ago. They upset then ranked number 6 SCLSU Mud Dogs. Dropping out of the top 10 was the SCLSU Mud Dogs and Winchester University. The Mud Dogs on a really bad slide right now. I think they've lost 3 straight in a row, and that cost them the top 10. Game of the week, as I put in here, no surprise. This is the 4th consecutive week that Kentucky is facing a ranked school. This is the first one on the road as they are heading to Hard Knocks Field to face the University of Thugonomics. Will the Ballers continue this run, this undefeated streak that they have going on against ranked opponents, or can the Thugs do what nobody has been able to do this year and give them their first loss? Now, quite frankly, I don't know what happened over there. Was that an interception I think just happened? Looks pretty excited. It might have been an interception. A little interception for the EAGLES. So, all right, getting the ball back there. Yep, interception. So, back to that matchup, right? We'll talk about them here in a second as they are the game of the week. All right, speaking of that, let's go ahead and pull up everything got going on for week 9 that we are in. Let me swing around here to a couple other screens. Got some live score here as well. Flip a few things around. Let's see here. All right, matchups. Got some live scoring going on, so I'll be able to see a little bit of that as we do this. Pull it up here. As we all know, the game of the week already is the ranked versus ranked ones, bad boys here. All right, here we go. So once again, game of the week is number 1 Kentucky Bourbon Ballers on the road facing the Thugonomics. 4 of the Ballers currently. It's got Mahomes, Derrick Henry, Aaron Jones, Cooper Kupp, Amon-Ra, St. Brown, and Kyle Pitts. For the Thugs, Lamar Jackson, Travis Etienne, Derrick Henry also, Mike Evans. That's A.J. Brown with a touchdown. A.J. Brown. Look at that. Nice little dance. But he's been somewhat quiet in the game. But that works, right? Everybody who's got A.J. Brown after that game he had last week, unstoppable against Pittsburgh. Back to the Thugs. So you got Lamar Jackson, Travis Etienne, Derrick Henry also, Mike Evans, Tyreek Hill, and Travis Kelce. Going into this week, Ballers have an 8-point lead, or projected lead. So favored by 8 points. All right, next matchup with some ranked schools. Let's see who we got. We have Florida State Fighting Raccoons going on the road facing number 4 Queensland Tech Hokies. For the Raccoons, they got Josh Allen, Aaron Jones, DeAndre Swift, Gabriel Davis, Chris Godwin, and Dallas Goedert. I've always been saying Goedert, but I keep hearing everybody calling him Goddard, so I guess we'll go with that for right now. For the Techs, for the Hokies, you got Justin Herbert. Not really having the greatest season right now, but Queensland is handling the best, so Justin must be doing just enough for him. Austin Eckler, he's also got DeAndre Swift, Stephon Diggs, Michael Pittman, TJ Hawkinson just getting traded over to Minnesota. What a crazy trade week this week, too. As a Finns fan, I'll tell you, getting a little too excited. I think we really did a good job with some of our trades, but that's besides the point. So going into this week, you have the Raccoons have a 4-point advantage expectation anyway. Let's see. Next matchup, we have number 5 T-Town Criminal University going on the road facing that school that did make the nice little upset over Purdue, the 1-7 Fock U2 going over to Bendover Stadium. Fock U looking to see if they can continue that winning streak going on after getting that first one. T-Town's got Kirk Cousins, Alvin Kamara, Stephon Diggs, Tyreek Hill, and Cooper Kupp with Mark Andrews. For Fock U, you got Matthew Stafford. Rams just aren't having the season right now. And then, Cooper Kupp getting possibly injured last week, but they're saying he should be fine. You never know. We got Matthew Stafford, Leonard Fournette, Antonio Gibson, Mecole Hardman, Justin Jefferson, and Hunter Henry. At this moment, T-Town is favored by about 16 points. All right, next matchup. You've got Animal House College going on the road to Lionheart Stadium, Marshall Field, facing Louisiana University Knights, number 9. Right now, too early to tell. Animal House hasn't set their lineup yet. Got a lot of people on buys in there. I know they just picked up somebody for a walk-on. So I can't really give you any details of what this lineup is going to look like. But because he didn't set his lineup, he is going to get screwed on one player because Brandon Cooks is not playing in tonight's game, and he can't take him out of that lineup. He is locked in there. So kind of a Scrooge job there. But, hey, you know what? You knew everything going on. You know there's Thursday Night Football. Should have set your lineup. For the Knights, right now for Animal House, he's got Aaron Rodgers. What else? He's playing. Mike Evans is going to play, and everybody else he has on there is on a bye week. Louisiana University Knights got Justin Herbert, Dalvin Cook, Derrick Henry, Devontae Adams, and Amon-Ra St. Brown, and then Dawson Knox. No idea really what the true line is on that matchup because, like I said, Animal House has not set their lineup yet. Next matchup here, we've got Vestal Tech Community College. Nice little bounce back. They're at 4-4 now. Weren't doing that hot in the beginning of the season, but they're starting to pick it up. They're going on the road, facing number 10 Jefferson Community College. Battle of the community colleges here. For Vestal Tech, you've got Jalen Hurts, Josh Jacobs, Alvin Kamara, Mike Evans, and Debo Samuel, and who's they're on a bye, I think, so we got to get him out of there. Actually, I think he's hurt, to tell you the truth. I can't remember if San Fran's on a bye or hurt. But either way, he ain't getting no points. And then Robert Tanya. For Jefferson, you've got Jalen Hurts also, Damian Pierce. So he's got 2 people going on right now in tonight's game. Stephon Diggs, Scary Terry McLaurin, Adam Thielen, and Dawson Knox. At the moment, you have Jefferson who's favored by about 17 points. Let's see who else we've got. We've got number 8 looking to bounce back after that loss last week. Purdue play going on the road, facing Delta Phi Gamma. Disappointing season for Delta Phi. As I mentioned, really had a great season last year, and just things are just not clicking for him this year. Kind of upsetting. But really, the Pac-6 in general is just having probably one of the worst statistical and standing seasons that they've ever had. In the history of the TCAA. But for Purdue, you've got Josh Allen, Austin Eckler, Leonard Fournette, Mike Evans, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Mark Andrews. For Delta Phi, you got Kyler Murray, Joe Mixon, DeAndre Swift, Terry McLaurin, Jalen Waddle, and then Tyler Higbee. Currently, Purdue is favored by 12. Next matchup for rankings, we've got number 6, Bushy Central College going on the road, facing the 3-5 Ocean Spray Juice Destroyers, a.k.a. OSC Destroyers. For Bushy Central, you got Josh Allen, Damian Pierce is going on right now. Kenneth Walker III is having a really good season so far, really looking like that running back coming out of college that they were drafting for. Chris Godwin and Amon-Ra St. Brown again, and then Mike Gesicki scored another touchdown last week, and this time didn't do the gritty. Ocean Spray's got Josh Allen also. Jonathan Taylor, who he's having an off season so far, hasn't really been able to click in. Gabriel Davis, DeAndre Hopkins had a really good week last week coming out of suspension time frame. Rookie Chris Olave, and then Dallas Goddard. Ocean Spray is favored by 14. Let's see who else we got. This might be the last ranked matchup. Nope, it's not. All right, next matchup in the ranked schools. You got number 3, Grimes State University, taking their 7-game winning streak. They're 7-1. Lost game first week of the season and gone nothing but win. Going to hell to face the 2-6 Greenville Green Devils, who are just having a disappointing season. For Grimes State, Kyler Murray, Dalvin Cook, Austin Eckler, Tyreek Hill, Rondale Moore, and TJ Hawkinson. For the Devils, you got Joe Burrow, Miles Sanders, who's going on right now, has already scored a touchdown tonight. T. Higgins, DK Metcalf, Devontae Smith. I'm not really sure what he's been doing so far today. And then Mike Gesicki. At the moment, Grimes State favored by 6 points. Next matchup, you have, this might be the final matchup of ranked schools. It is. All right, so you got number 2, Presbyterian Blue Hose, undefeated, 8-0. They are going to face the 2-6 Upper Sandusky University Raw Dogs. For Presbyterian, you got Joe Burrow, Michael Carter, Tyreek Hill, DeAndre Hopkins, Justin Jefferson, and Kyle Pitts. For the Raw Dogs, Derek Carr. Disappointing game last week. Michael Carter, Jonathan. I think there was a handful. I think it was at least 4 to 5, maybe quarterbacks that finished last week in negative points. Unreal. Joe Burrow was almost one of them, but like I said, he had a hell of a fourth quarter. So for the Raw Dogs, you got Derek Carr, Michael Carter, also Jonathan Taylor, Devontae Adams, Michael Pittman, and Pat Fryermuth. Blue Hose are favored by shitload. 31 points. So, yikes. Looks like he's got a lot of people on the buys. Yeah, Pittsburgh's on the buy. So, Upper Sandusky doesn't have a true lineup set in there, which is why they are favored or such an underdog point-wise right now. So, all right. That is all your ranked matchups right now that we've got going on for this week. Hope everyone's going to have themselves a really good week. I'm going to check the schedule real quick. I'll even give you guys a little quick live scoring update while I'm at it as well. So, yeah, next week is week 10. And it looks like it's going to be another conference week. So, big matchups going on for next week. Kind of taking a peek at it here real quick. Possible ranked matchup going on there, depending on how this week goes. No, yeah, it looks like if depending on how this week goes, we're only gonna have probably one ranked match next week. And it'll be the first time also the Ballers aren't facing a ranked school, so they definitely will not be the game of the week. All right, so let me pull back up here real quick. Let's get you some live scoring updates for everybody. All right, let's take a look at what we have here. Live scoring. What do we have? Let's see, Kentucky and Thugs. They don't have anybody going on. Let's take a look here at. We've got Winchester U versus Evil Empire right now. It's 15-16, pretty much in favor of Evil Empire. We got AJ Brown going for both of them. So the real one, and then he's got Desmond King, cornerback for Houston, going right now, and then the home field advantage. So pretty neck and neck right now. They are currently stating on here, per MLF, of course, that Evil Empire has a 67% chance of winning this game when the week is over. Next matchup, you got Springfield University's got A.J. Brown going as well. He's facing Dallas Spurs. Even with A.J. Brown and his 13 points at the moment, they're actually still considered underdogs this week, as Dallas Spurs has a 61% chance of winning the game, even with what A.J. Brown has done so far. Let's see, who else we got going on? Anything? Ooh, that's a big one. We have to really take a look and see how that. He must have A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts going. Let's shoot way over here to Vestal Tech going up against Jefferson Community College. No, he's got Jalen Hurts going. They both got Jalen Hurts, and then he's got Damian Pierce going, who's got himself 12 points already, 122 freaking rushing yards. Damn. Dude's a beast. So right now, Jefferson is winning 24-9 live. 69% chance of winning. Let's see. You also got Greenville Green Devils going up against Grimes State. Greenville, Miles Sanders got him 13 points so far. He's got Devontae Smith with just 3 points, but is way much of an underdog still. Only 26% chance of winning the game, even with what he's got going on. So a couple of live scores there for you guys, but that's pretty much what we've got going on for tonight. So once again, get your walk-ons in there. Don't forget to do that if you need a player. Other than that, hope everyone has themselves a good week. Good slate of games going on. College football Saturday. I'm not sure how many of you guys care about that, but, you know, living here in Tennessee, there's a lot of stuff going on because of UT. So not for me. I'm not a UT fan. I'm going to be watching in hopes that they lose because there's just nothing better than seeing my timeline just, you know, disappointment. But there's a couple people who are in this league, massive UT fans, so I'm sure they'll be watching and rooting the other way around as the UT goes and as Tennessee goes into Georgia to Athens, 1 versus 2. So big matchup there. And then of course we got NFL football Sunday. So hope everybody has themselves a good week. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. Have a good one, guys. Finish this off. Let's get Bray Wyatt back in here. Right. Catch you later.